record it. So we are making paper flowers today. I'll put this in the club's info.
Okay.
And you do it a couple of different ways. So here's the finished product. And this is made from 1, 2, 3, 4 paper plates. And each one you cut smaller than the one before it. And you can make the edges however you want. So they can be rounded like this. The first plate, you want to cut it, you can make them pointy like a sunflower. This one, I folded the paper plate and then cut it, which made it just easier.
Wait, Miss Loss, can I just watch? Because I'm having a lot of problems with this. I don't have the right type of plate. I don't have any smaller ones. And it's really
keep trying, whatever. So after you've cut your very first plate, then you're going to do it again, but with a smaller size. So I'll let you guys finish because you're still cutting around your first plates. But if you can see, so on this one, the first plate is like that. I'm turning it around. The second plate on this one, I made the leaves much bigger, like giant leaves. And Griffin, you might just want to do something like that. Just make giant leaves because then you don't have to cut as many, right? So you just want to make sure that your second plate is smaller than your first. One way of doing that is just cut off a layer so that you won't have it be as big. You just cut off the outer layer so it won't be as big.
So do I have to do the assignment or can I just watch? This is
watch. You don't ever have to do art.
This is troubling.
So once your plate's smaller, then you're just basically doing the same thing, but you might want to make the leaves be a different shape. So this time I'm going to go for big leaves because I can fold my plate. I can fold it like this. And then I don't have to cut as much. And now I can just cut up and make it go like this and cut the other edge up. And when I open this, I should have 4 big.
Nobody has any more art things anymore.
Like a 4-leaf clover. What's that?
Nobody has any more art ideas anymore.
Who doesn't have any more art ideas?
We do.
You don't have any more art ideas? You mean to teach?
I'd have an idea that includes Minecraft.
Ooh, interesting.
Yeah, and you can use it as your Minecraft skin.
Okay.
So it's really cool. I found it's a website. So on the website you can get the template.
Okay. Well, Haven, put it on that one form that you want to teach class. And then if I ever don't answer you on that form, let me know. Marina, do you have a question right now, sweetie?
Yeah, do these look good?
Yeah, they look great. When you overlap them, is one smaller? Yeah.
Yeah.
So then you want to make the next one even smaller. If you'll see, as I got to the middle, I made them have a lot of little leaves. Well, not leaves, but flaps. So this one's just round. And then I just cut slits in it so that I could curl them back. So for example, I'm going to take my plate, and my first one was the full size. My second one was sort of right at the edge of this. My third one I'm going to make down here at the inside circle. So I'm going to cut it smaller. And this time I'm just going to keep it round. And I'm just going to cut slits in it. So it doesn't really matter how you do your different flowers. But these come out kind of fun because you get to curl them back. Just try not to cut it in half.
So this
So
side?
this time I'm just cutting slits in there. Yeah. So I'm just cutting little slots.
Okay.
And you can take your time. You don't have to go as fast as I'm going. I'm just showing you how. And like I said, just be careful not to cut it in half. Although you could glue it back together. Here, somebody has screaming in the background. Does somebody live by a playground?
Or
No.
they have a little
Kind of. I live kind of next to 2 playgrounds.
Do you hear screaming?
No, I don't hear anything. It's
little sibling.
they're like a mile away, half a mile away.
Okay. So there's no rule to how many layers you have. You can have a 3-layer flower. You can have a 2-layer flower. But we're not putting them together yet. We're just cutting the layers right now and making them different. Alex, that looks good. Looks good, Subi. All right.
My paper plates aren't here yet.
You can do it with regular paper too. It just doesn't come out quite as
Can?
It just took me all this time to make this.
regular paper.
Oh.
No, you sound shocked. Here, I'll try one with regular paper. I'll make one with regular paper. So if you want to make your paper round, you're going to start like Emily had us start by cutting it into a square. Fold it over and get rid of the extra. And pay attention to where your folded part is. Hold the middle of it so you don't forget that. Fold it over a few times.
Whenever I need something,
Keep in the middle. So this is the middle. And now I just have to cut this like a nice curved edge. And when I open it, it should be a round shape. There it is.
okay, yeah.
Now I can just cut the edges of it like a flower. I'll do curves and make it flowery.
I can't find any scissors.
Can't find any paper now. Well, you are in serious trouble today.
Well, at least there's going to be a recording. I think my mom knows where the scissors are, but she's not home right now.
Before you came on here, Haben, I'm going to share this again because so we'll get it in the recording. If you go to images and you type in paper plate flowers, they've got like step-by-step how to make them right here, showing you how to do it. And they've got all sorts of different ones here, which is very cool. And all sorts of different color combinations. And ones that are, I like this with just the straight edges come out pretty cool too. And I was saying, this is cool. I've never tried this, but I think they used plastic plates. You know, you can get plastic plates and then you can stick them out in your garden, which would be really fun. I think that's a great idea. That would be fun to do. Here's a beautiful white one. And you can see this is just a paper plate. In fact, the cheaper the paper, kind of the better they come out. And then they did a very elaborate center on that one. Anyway, so lots of ideas there that you can go onto the internet and see. But again, you don't have to have paper plates. You can do it with just paper. And then
Whenever I need something, I can't find it. Whenever I don't need something, I can always find it.
Same.
how
The
do you
same thing
know-
happens at my house a lot.
How do you know
Yeah.
you can find it if you don't need it?
Yeah, I
Well,
keep finding stuff when I
finding
don't
it
need
whenever.
stuff.
So
When I
let's
need
say
stuff, I can't find stuff.
trying to find a charger for my iPad.
Oh, okay.
I usually see it somewhere, but when I need it, it's not there.
Yeah.
Same.
Maybe you just don't notice things when you don't need them. These I made about the same size, but when I curl this up, it'll make it different. I'm gonna do one more and then we should be ready to move on. How are you guys doing? I'm gonna make one.
I'm pretty good. I've just been sitting here.
Same. I'm not doing anything. I'm just sitting here watching.
Well, that's true.
Neither is since there's a recording.
The smaller the plates get, it's easier for me because I don't have to cut the hard, thick edge of it.
Excellent. Good to know. Yeah, this came out. This could be a little bit weird.
Great deduction. Great
Okay.
deduction.
Very strange background, but I'm gonna still, I think it'll be fine once I layer it. It's kind of like a leaf. Okay. So I know you're not all completely done with all of your layers. Let me see how many layers have you cut, Raina? How many layers of flour? You have 3? Okay. Alex, what are you on? Your second?
Second.
Okay. How about you? Second? Are you on your second layer?
Yes.
Sue baby?
Oh,
I'm working on my third layer.
Third
I'm
layer?
almost-
Okay, so let's get our third layers done before we do the next step. Okay, one more. Watching art is kind of like watching fishing or something there, Haben. Not so interesting. Or watching golf. That's really boring. Ooh, there. Nice one. That was an easy one.
Hey, watching fishing is fun.
Really?
Yeah, and I like watching fishing.
That's what I think.
Yeah, I kind of like watching fishing too.
Do you? I could be a writer.
It doesn't waste that much time, so
Could you imagine writing script for a fishing show? Here's what you have to say. You have to say, "Oh, you got it. It's a big one. Oh, it's really a fighter." And then it comes out of the water and you say, "Oh, she's a beauty, eh?"
that would be funny.
That's about it.
Yeah, I watched a show like that.
Yeah, because that's what they
My
say.
grandpa loves watching fishing shows.
Does he?
In
He watches Korean fishing shows
Some Korean fishing shows.
all the time.
Okay,
He just-
tell your grandpa. I lived in Chuncheon in the winter and we went ice fishing. Have you ever been ice fishing?
No.
It was super fun. And they had this crazy thing where these people, it was freezing cold, they jumped into this pond and caught a fish with their bare hands in the winter in the ice.
that is impressive.
That's crazy. All right, my friends. Hi there.
Those are
Haven's little brother.
daredevils.
What's your name, Haven's little brother?
People who do that are
Say
daredevils.
it louder, honey.
Yeah.
His name is Dalen, rhymes with Hagen.
Okay. We should bring your sibling to class day.
Yeah, that would be kind of fun.
Kind of fun.
My sister would interrupt a lot, so sorry if that happens.
What is your sister's name again? Is it Hawthorne?
Yeah.
Can we paint yet?
Okay, no, we're gonna go into the second phase. So everybody watch, you need a pen or pencil or a paintbrush. And this part is the curling of the leaves. So if you look at this one and this one, you can see the inside is all curled up and even the big leaves are a little bit curly. Do you see that? And so to get it curly like that, you need something to curl it around. And then you're gonna just you might not want to layer like the biggest one, but you can take the inside layers and you can decide if you want them to curl straight or kind of crookedy. Don't worry about getting them too curled because you can always uncurl them. But you're going to do some curling of the leaves. You can curl them forward like this, or you can curl them backwards and away.
Daphne, get away.
Uh-oh, what's happening over there? Is that your dog? I hope that's not your sibling, Alex.
Oh, it's just my sister. She gets so annoying.
It is your sibling. How old's your sister, Alex?
She's like,
Oh, I met your sister when she was at the door.
She older than you?
7 or 8.
I've been to everybody but Griffin's house. No, I haven't been to Haven.
She's 8.
You
She's
haven't?
8.
I've been to Subi.
I'm new to Flex. I used to go to Jiggle with her, that's why.
Okay, here we go. So curling your leaves and get them all curled. Uh-oh, Haven's having an attack. Monster attacking you, Haven.
Yeah.
How is that monster?
He's going to
That's
turn
why I don't
4
let
in
monsters
December,
in.
so
Okay.
yeah, we should definitely have a bring your little sibling to school day.
No, please no.
Show and tell. You can make them do tricks.
Sibling show and tell.
But you can't blame me if my brother's too noisy.
Does your
Same.
sibling show some tricks? You could show some tricks that you taught them.
If my sister starts talking at you, you're pretty much done.
I've met your sister. Your sister is very well behaved.
Okay, yeah,
But not when you're not her. When you're her brother, she's not.
Oh, that's
She's
probably
always snappy.
I'm not her brother. So you can just keep curling and curling. If you use something smaller, it'll make the curls tighter. And if you use something bigger, it'll make the curls. So you wrap it around like that, and then you let go, and you have a curl. Look at that curl. Oh. Maybe didn't know that you'd be curling your hair today. You can make really zonky
I can't
curls.
curls.
If you
I
get it
can't
like
curl,
off
thank
center, then the curl will go kind of wild off to the side.
I don't know if I can curl hair because I've never tried it and I never want to.
there was oh god.
You
I
remind me
never have and I never will.
my mom was so funny. We were in Italy and we were in this beautiful, beautiful village and it had a lot of stairs. So my mom said, I don't want to go to that village. I'm tired. I'm just going to have a nap in the car. And so my daughter and I went walking around in this gorgeous village. And we came back. We said, oh, grandma's got to see this. So we went and got her and said, hey, grandma, you need to come see this village. It's the most beautiful village you'll ever see. And she says, it's not the most beautiful village I'll ever see because I'm never going to see it. Oh, I see your brother is decorating you, Haven. That looks good.
Yeah, it's part of my paper plate that I cut out.
Oh yes, I've got that too. We all wear our paper plates. Like maybe this one will make me look like an angel with a halo.
I have a snake.
Oh yeah, today a couple of days ago, I got this really funny Christmas ornament. It's Garfield.
Mine kind of actually does look like a snake.
Garfield comes as a Christmas
Well, the
ornament.
other thing you can
Yeah, there's a Garfield Christmas ornament that he is an angel thing, and
Okay.
then
So the other thing you can do with your centerpiece is you can roll it up tight. So if you take this and you just start rolling it and you keep it tight on the inside and just roll it like this, it can come out like a nice center of your flower. Ah,
it's a nightmare having all this
and
ornament.
you can put this into the middle of your flower if you can figure out how to glue it in. You might have to tape or staple it together.
My mom literally has like an entire flower built out of this technique.
Yeah.
Over
this
here
could be-
on the big
this could be
gigantic
the
red
center
thing.
if you like, and you can put that in. You can either staple or tape it in. You're not going to be able to do this one with glue because it's too tight, but that would make a cool center if you had staples or tape to hold it together. It holds together pretty well. Kind of cool. All right. The last phase of flower building. How are we doing? Oh, actually, it's been quite a while, about a half an hour. So I'll let you curl
Middle?
for a minute, and then we're going to go to the last phase, which is the gluing. Well, it's not the last phase. We do the gluing, and then we do the painting.
We paint the top, right?
Genials.
Well, you get to paint it however you want. I'll show you how I painted mine, but when I showed you those pictures, you saw lots of different ways of painting. So still curling the leaves.
Cereal.
I'm just gonna make it, it's gonna be pretty simple. See, I can't curl mine because they're plastic top. I already told you.
Yeah, just make sure you have a smaller one in the center though. Alex, did you do a smaller one in the center? So what I would suggest, Alex, is try the one that's just the round. Just cut a round part for the center. And maybe, Alex, just cut it into 4 pieces, like cut a strip, and make it real simple.
Simple, like a
So
simple.
if it's just like this for the
Oh,
center,
like the Simpsons.
then you can kind of fold them up. If you can't curl them, you can kind of fold them in the center so that they'll stick up a little bit, like that. Just to get a little bit of texture in the middle of yours.
Okay, I'll get some paper.
So do you see that? Just kind of make it like that. Yeah, put some paper in the middle. That's good, yeah. All right, friends.
You're reporting for duty. Dun, dun, dun.
One of the things that we don't have in the house. So most of the things that I need, we don't have. Like
I guess the art teacher is actually going to be sending some art supplies if you filled out the form saying you needed them. Did you guys see that form?
I saw the form, but for one of the science things, you need marshmallows. And my parents have
Now we're
never.
going to give you marshmallows. We are going to make science kits for next year, but we couldn't get them together for this year because we would have had to go through every page of the whole unit and find out what you needed ahead of time. So there is no list of materials needed, unfortunately.
Yeah. So my parents, I've never had marshmallows in the house.
Ah, but you got some?
No, I don't have any. I just saw the 308 lesson
Oh,
earlier today. So
calls for marshmallows.
Yeah, you need marshmallows. I don't know, but once I saw marshmallows, I eventually, stopped.
Why didn't you just say, hey, mom and dad, I've got to have marshmallows for my science?
Yeah,
They're full of sugar, you know.
there because we were kind of busy. After they were kind of busy.
Nice.
Said that, so I doubt that they actually heard me.
Maybe not. Maybe not. All right, folks, are we ready for some gluing together?
Can you give us like 5 more minutes? I'm almost done cutting this.
Are you still cutting? You can keep working on the project afterwards. We just need to see how to do it, right? So do you have 3 layers and have you done some folding, Subi?
Yeah.
Okay. So we're gonna start out and you want to pick your center first.
Oh, no.
So like I'm taking this center
Welcome to bed.
and you want to put some glue on the back of it.
Oh, no.
And not too much, but enough to make it stick. So here we go. Here's some glue. Oops.
You use a glue stick?
If you have a glue stick, it's probably even better because you don't have to wait for it to dry. Then you're going to take your second one. So you don't want your biggest, you don't want your, you just want to go in order. And you want to glue the middle into the second smallest one. So you go from the smallest to the biggest. And then you want to squeeze it till it's nice and attached. And then pick your next layer. I think I'll do this layer next. And you can put your glue just in the center of the back. Make sure you don't get it in the house. And then your next layer, and you just stick it on there and hold it. Maybe count to 5. Squeeze it so that it's sticking. Nobody's watching. You
My
got
little
it.
brother found my iPad.
Brother found your iPad?
Yeah, so it was charging like right here because yesterday in Minecraft Club I needed it and then it was charging like right here.
Okay.
He found it and
Okay. So gluing those layers together. Here's my 4th layer.
this is a nightmare.
And squeezing. So here I have one that I made. I'll make another one while I'm waiting. I'm gonna make my paper one. I'm wondering how I could attach this. I'm gonna try glue. I don't think it's gonna work very well, but
Wait, can you use hot glue?
well, if you had hot glue, that would probably work pretty well. The center one, I just think this weird one that I made, it's gonna work, but it's just gonna take it longer to dry. So I'll put it back here somewhere where it can dry.
All right.
I'll decorate that one tomorrow. Okay. Let's keep going with these. See, oh yeah, this center. It's a little center. Oh yeah, this is my paper one. That and that. Well, the paper ones actually come out looking pretty good. Have to keep gluing them together.
I only got my paper plates. So.
You can have 3 layers, you can have 4 layers, doesn't really matter.
And 100.
100 layers will take a while. Good luck with that, Griffin. I want to see that one when you're done.
Oh, yeah.
I'm not even doing mine.
Oh, but you just said 100 layers, so I'm just waiting to see your 100 layers.
If you go to Dollar Tree, you can get about 50 for $1.
Yeah, really?
Yeah, about 50.
And those will be good too. Oh, I thought Dollar Tree only has plastic. Do they have paper plates?
I don't know, but
I don't think they do, just because I've gone there before trying to find plates and had trouble finding paper. Oh, this one's kind of cool. I'm gonna fold this one so it has like all of these in the center. Look, that came out kind of cool. I like that one.
even if I only have $5, I could go on a shopping spree there.
You could get 5 things.
Yeah.
Just about. Okay. Getting that layer done. It's beautiful. I think I'm going to stick it in the middle of this flower. think this flower needs more fluff. Good. Oh, that's a very exciting looking flower.
Do we have to put this in the middle?
Well, you don't have to. You can decide how you want it to look. So you don't have to have that in the middle. How are we doing? Does everybody have one flower glued together yet?
I'm
No.
almost
Oh,
done
here's
with
another
mine.
flower.
still working on my outer one, so I've made my
Oh, it's your answer. You do not have one flower put together yet?
no. I've done
Very-
my
I'm evidently very quick because I've got 3 flowers put together. Either that or I'm sloppy. I don't know which it is. What do you think?
I give up.
Don't give up.
to go, so I
Don't do
I'm
that.
just gonna glue this together and then paint on it and then done.
Okay, Alex, you sound frustrated because I think it's harder with thicker plates, isn't it? You need the really cheap plates. Tell your moms to buy the cheap plate or your dad's. Okay, I need some art materials. Buy me some really cheap paper plates. I bet you can make 100 things out of paper plates. Don't you think?
East.
See how this one looks. This looks weird. I like this. Ooh, spiky.
yeah,
I like the spiky ones because then you can really curl them up. Roll that around that. Okay, I'll give you another minute to finish up gluing those papers together. How are you doing, Raina? Do you have one glued together yet?
Mine. Yeah, I glued mine together.
Awesome. Alex is getting close. Subi, how about you? Are you gluing yet?
I'm done. I'm just trying to see how I'm supposed to glue or stick the middle part in.
Okay. How about you, Haben? Are you?
I'm
Oh, look at you. You're doing something very elaborate.
So I've gotten 2 of the things done.
Oh, awesome.
So
Okay. I think we're ready for the painting or coloring in a minute when Alex gets his glued together. He's almost there. I can see that he's gluing away.
good thing to the recording. Otherwise, I would have never been able to finish it.
I wonder where Nora is today. We usually have Nora. I'm guessing she didn't have paper plates. And we usually have Emily too. What's happening? I figured everybody will get busy. Is anybody traveling anywhere for the Thanksgiving break?
Not really.
Nope. It's a crazy year, huh? How about eating turkey? Are you guys gonna eat turkey on Thanksgiving?
No, I mean once before COVID we cooked turkey with a bunch of our friends, but nobody ate the turkey.
Oh, you didn't like it? Well, I'm a vegetarian, so I always eat tofurkey.
And in India there isn't turkey. So
Yeah, there is.
I'm chatting with my friends.
Do they not? They don't have turkey in India?
No, it's not
It's not usual.
very.
So it's not a common thing. Hi, Hawthorne. How are you, sweetie? Okay, I'll show you my plate, Hawthorne. Take a look. What do you think? Oh, turn off the screen. Okay, I think we're ready. Are we ready?
You know, I kind of feel sorry for
Who
myself.
was it pretty?
You feel sorry for turkeys? My
You
daughter,
know why?
my daughter was raised vegetarian. When she was in school, she used to always try to convince everyone that they shouldn't eat turkey. She used to tell them really gross things about turkeys. Okay, here we go. So pick out one
Yeah,
of your
but it's not
flowers.
because she's like a
Turkey what?
vegetarian or something.
All my markers just spilled all over the bed. Oh well.
Like turkey.
All right.
That's the only turkey
So,
that I like.
You want to think about what colors you want to do. This one is monochromatic, which means it's just purples and pinks. And the only difference I did is I took a marker and made some lines and I made dots in the middle because flowers often have dots in the middle. And I just have used watercolors to paint all around. And you don't have to get it, like you can tell it's not on every layer, it's just on some of it. This one I chose pink and green just because they're nice complementary colors. And again, I just kind of roughly painted around and added some dots. I'm gonna try it with the markers. I don't know how well it's gonna work, but I'll try it. So looking at my markers, I see hot and cold colors. I think I'll do this one in hot colors, bright colors. So I may do the center the brightest and then have it get lighter as I go out. So I'll put some dots in the center with this red marker. Ah, I just pulled it apart. Be careful with yours. Putting some dots in the center with my red marker.
Next week, because I have 2 ideas.
So there's my dots in the center. And then you want to just sort of start painting or marking all the parts. You can be really kind of crazy with it because it's very forgiving and it looks good however you do it. What are your ideas, Haben?
So I know how to make Christmas ornaments,
Yes.
and
Oh, you mean for some ideas for some art classes?
yeah,
Oh, cool.
and a Minecraft thing where you can create your own Minecraft skin.
Cool.
Well,
Well, you know, as far as coding goes, we have got, I think I've told you guys about this, but I haven't told the class yet. When you go to get your next books, if you want to, you're also going to check out a microbit and we're going to do
I have a microbit.
coding classes.
Ooh, yeah, I do have a microbit at home.
Well, you can also check one out if you want to, one of these kits, and it's going to have all the pieces that you need to be able to do the microbit coding lessons.
For some reason, the paint doesn't stick on it. It just comes out as dots. So I think
I think probably because you had, because it's plastic coated, it'll make it harder. That's true. So you might want to use markers. Susie.
Acrylic. I have acrylic, so
You might find that markers work better for you.
Okay.
So I've got some red on the inside of mine, and now I'm going to bright pink.
if you have a plastic topped plate, then you can use acrylics. They work.
Oh, really?
stick on. Yeah.
Did you hear that tip from Alex?
I have acrylic paint on.
I have ones with plastic
Acrylic,
tops. and
but
acrylic.
Alex, is acrylic paint, is it hard to clean up?
Kind of. I
I
got
think it is, yes.
that
I
once.
think it is too. I ruined my paintbrush the last time I used acrylic paint. You just have to be careful that you have a way to clean it up.
Acrylic paint. It's
There you go.
I like doing stuff on the computer, art.
Like graphic art.
Yeah, I also like doing pixel art. So you do it with pixels.
That's why it's called pixel art. There's the center of my flower with markers. Markers are working okay. They look really different than the watercolors, but that's all right.
You know why I feel kind of sorry for my sister?
What's that?
You know why I kind of feel sorry for my sister?
Why?
Well, it's kind of a kidney problem. One of her kidneys doesn't work.
Oh, I'm
Just
so
found out.
sorry to hear that.
She had a doctor's appointment, and
Oh,
the doctor felt this weird thing by her stomach.
yeah. So is she gonna have a surgery or something, Alex?
She already did.
That's scary. I'm sorry.
Yeah,
Are you being extra nice to her then as a big brother?
yeah.
Good.
If my brother gets a surgery and is in bed for a couple of days, I'm happy.
Haben,
Take care of him. Okay, he's always jumping around. Hard for me to finish my work, so.
yeah, but it's one thing when it's not real serious, but when it's real serious, then you wouldn't be happy about that.
But the good thing about it is, well, it's not the best. It's the good thing about it is if you only have one kidney, my dad found out, it will grow healthier and stronger than if there are two kidneys. There's one kidney, that kidney will keep going stronger faster.
Well, people also give each other kidneys. Sometimes somebody
Yeah.
like
Oh yeah, you can-
Donating.
does kidney donations. Yeah.
people pay a lot of money for kidneys.
People shouldn't be buying kidneys. That's sort of
No,
illegal.
you sell your kidneys to the
You're not supposed to sell your kidneys. That's against the law.
No, to the
Don't sell them. You can donate them.
no.
I
Well,
know.
why would you donate someone kidneys? Who would want kidneys as a birthday present?
That would be funny.
If someone gave me kidneys for a birthday present, I would just throw it in the garbage. It's gross.
That's just disgusting. So.
Guys, don't be silly about this. Okay, I'm still coloring. I'm moving out to the outer layers. It's coming out okay. I like the watercolor better. How you guys doing with your watercolors? I do like the watercolor better, but I didn't have any watercolors today.
Luckily, she only had her surgery for like an hour. Wasn't that serious? She's had it for her whole life, I guess.
Ah,
That's what I've heard.
huh. That can be really scary though, Alex. Thanks for sharing. Did she have her surgery recently, Alex?
Yep.
Right there.
Like on Sunday or something.
Oh, just had it. Wow.
Or Saturday or Sunday.
And I'll bet they probably didn't let you go to the hospital to visit, did they?
No.
Because of COVID, I don't think people can go in now.
You can visit
Oh,
it.
you gotta be kidding me. My paint's dried up again.
I mean, even
Well, if your paint's dried up, you can always use markers. My markers are going okay. See how it's looking with markers? It's doing all right. It's maybe not the best, but it's not terrible.
I don't need to glue mine on. I'm actually surprised of how fast I'm going. Because usually I can't get art projects done this fast.
Well, we've been on here quite a while, actually. So it's been about 47 minutes. So this is about the time we usually take. I think I'm going to finish up and end this recording so that it doesn't end up too long. But I do like to see some of your flowers for the recording. So let's all hold our picture. If you can, hold yours up right now. Let's have a look at how it's looking.
I'm trying to glue mine on right now, so
What are you trying to do?
I'm gluing mine on, so
Okay, well, let's have Raina hold hers up. And then Subi, can you hold yours up for a minute?
here's what
Oh,
mine
Raina,
is.
that looks cool. Subi, hold it closer to the camera. There we go. And Alex, can you hold yours up for a sec? Just try. Wait, keep it there because we're going to take a picture. Alex, just show it for a second, okay?
No, it won't work. It'll go all
It'll
over.
fall. Oh, because it's too wet. Okay, Raina, hold it. Raina, hold it up one more time, okay? Thanks, Subi. Keep it there. Haven, keep it there for 1 second. Okay, on your mark. Hold it up higher, a little higher. There, up. Raina, closer. There. 1, 2, 3. Yay. Okay, thank you. All right, you guys, I'm going to end the recording. And you guys can keep going.